I was in Oslo yesterday and got some new miniatures. I got Warboss for October. It's kind of like, I'm doing kind of like the Bad Moons. Was it Bad Moons they were called? I don't remember completely, but pretty much just that color scheme. I'm throwing in a little bit of everything though. So yeah, I like him. My favorite part about him is the little guy on the top. I think that he's funny, and probably the coolest one I have gotten that I haven't like made myself and kit bashed. This fucking guy, the Ordrin. He's so cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do for him yet, but I'm gonna do something. I want to make him a little bit of my own. If you guys haven't noticed, my favorite thing with Warhammer is kit bashing. I have this guy. I haven't decided for a head on him yet, so he's kind of headless right now. But my plan, he's gonna have like a base. He's gonna stand like a little taller than most of them, and then like there's gonna be a lot of skulls underneath, because I also got the battlefield trophies box. So a bunch of different heads and skulls and helmets and shit, which is cool. I was actually standing in the store like for half an hour deciding between Blooded, or because I wanted to make more Traitor Guard, like this guy. Yeah, so I just stood there for like half an hour trying to decide, and I couldn't. I asked my friend, he was here today actually. I asked my friend, he said Blooded. I asked some people at the store, they all said Blooded, so my reasoning for the Brood Brothers was because they had like some other stuff that I could like use more like as mutations. But yeah, I'm pretty happy that I went with the Blooded because it has a lot of very cool shit. My favorite guy that I made myself is this one right here. If you can't see, or you cannot see, it's very bad quality. Yes, I'm wearing pajama pants. I always wear pajama pants when I'm inside. Anyways, this guy. I took like the banner from the Centurion, which was supposed to be a banner, but it fell off. So I just took it, clipped off the wings, and yeah, now it's a guy. Very cool. I really like this guy. Like, very symbolic that he like cuts off the wings with the shade sword. And I also have this guy so far. I think he's cool. He's like doing like this, and then he has like an axe, a power axe in the other hand. I think he is very, very cool. And I got the this month's exclusive. It was a Ratling. I was like kinda, I was like 50-50 on him. I was like, it's a Ratling. I like them because I'm also short. As many other, like, as you probably saw in the previous video, I'm as tall as my girlfriend and she's like 150, so I'm a little taller. I'm like 153, just so everyone knows. But I'm not that short. Anyways, this is the Ratling. I gave him a Khazarkin head, an orc skull as a shoulder plate, and a little cape. I think he looks pretty snazzy. That's pretty much all I made from what I got in Oslo yesterday. The reason I went was because I was going home. Originally, I was going home, but my mom changed. Like, I was gonna, my mother was gonna pick me up, but she changed the plan like 3 times. The last time, like, I was gonna meet her in one city, like take the train there, or I was gonna meet her in one city, but then she was like, can you meet me in this one? So I was gonna take the train there, and then I kid you not, 5 minutes before I was there, I was like, hey, I am gonna be here very soon, so are you here already or do I have to wait for you? And she was like, I'm at home. You're gonna have to go home yourself. And I was like, because I didn't have any plans. I didn't even know about this until I texted her and asked her if she was here, because I was right there. That I was preparing to leave the train, and then I was like, fuck. But then and also she said no, but there's a bus that leaves in 3 hours, so I would have to sit there for 3 hours without, because my phone's about to die. Because I thought I was gonna get picked up, so I didn't bother charging my phone. So that was a little bit fucked up, I think. But it turned out pretty good actually, because I just continued. I knew that train would go to Oslo, so I was like, fuck it, we ball, and I went to Oslo, even though I had like a heavy ass backpack and a Warhammer bag filled, like a Warhammer bag completely filled. One thing that was in there was the Campbell's biology book, which is so heavy. It's like this thick, and like it's fucking huge. So it was a lot to carry, but I am happy that I did it, even though I was tired as shit when I get home. But it all ended pretty nice. Like it went pretty nice. I forgot to show off this guy. This is my commander, like my trader commander. My lore for him is that I think that he's like used to be a Lord Solar or something, because he has like kind of that feeling. I used not the previous, but the month before that, the legs. Then I used the Satyr. I don't know. I don't remember what they were called, but they were very prevalent in 30k. They were like the Imperial Guard for 30k. I used the body of him that comes in the 30k Leman Russ tank. I used a Khazarkin arm for pointing, and I like a pistol there. And I still have that on, because I'm still considering if I should just use green stuff, like pull it behind here so it looks like it goes somewhere, or if I should just clip it off and keep it like this kinda. Yeah, if you want better quality, check out my YouTube shorts, because that's pretty much the only time I can get like really like a good look at them. And also like and subscribe, please. I get very happy when I see the likes, and I'm like, anyway, I don't have that much to talk about other than that. I was at it's not therapy, it's like therapy for autistic people or people with OCD. It's not for the trauma, but yeah. My friend drove me there today because we were gonna hang out. Like I told him, I was like, oh shit, I forgot, I actually have a teammate tomorrow, and he was like, oh, I can drive you, it's okay. And I was like, oh, okay. And then he drove me, and when I got there, I found out that that time I was gonna have an IQ test actually, and instead of like taking 40 minutes, which the normal teammate does, I don't remember the word in English. It, like instead of taking 40 minutes, we're gonna take some hours, she said. And I was like, yeah, that would be fun for him. My god. Luckily I sped through it quite well. I got it in like an hour, maybe like 40 minutes to an hour. So it was about a normal session, so it went quite well actually. Yeah, then he just drove me home again, and I built a little bit, and we painted. I mostly just painted on, or I primed this guy. I started painting him when he left. What the hell did I work on? Did I even do anything? I must have done something when he was here. I remember clipping out stuff. Oh yeah, I actually built this guy when he was here. I saved building this for a special occasion because I mean, look at him, he's fucking awesome. How did this shit end up inside of him? I do not know. But I'm happy it did because he looks fucking badass. I think that's pretty much it for what I have to say today. I also got this. I got some more green stuff which I needed. I also got barbed wire from my friend, so I'm gonna use that for some of the trench bases. And yeah, I also got paint. I needed the paint, and when I got home I realized I needed more paint because somehow my red had like dried. Apparently I didn't like close it completely, so that was cool. Also, a bunch of paint leaked out in my bag. Someone must have thrown it around a little too much. Fucking idiot. But yeah. I still had paint in there and I threw it. Oh my god. Yeah, the idiot was me. I'm gonna be honest, I was the idiot. I was the one that was throwing it around a little too much. No, I spilled paint on my bed now. Okay, this video is done. Goodbye, like and subscribe.